Engineer Makinde, welcome and thanks for joining us. Is congratulations in order as you have been returned, what's that wording? Returned elected as governor-elect in Oyo State. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Well, thank you so much, guys, and thank you for having me.
Okay, so far, well, there are a number of things that you mentioned earlier, when we had you on the program here. What has the experience been like? And there were a lot of intrigues in the build-up to the election, some alliances, some partnerships, some coalitions. Did you see this happening? Did you see this coming the way it has come?
Remember that in 2015, I contested, and when the result came, APC then got 32% of the votes, and all the other candidates got 68%. So from 2015 experience where, 68% of the votes became the loser, so it was based on that we went into this election, trying to forge a common front, and that produced the desired result.
Engineer Makinde, in the build-up, over the past few days, we have had some unpleasant situations where one of the, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we recorded the death of one young man. Over the past 1 or 2 days as well, we also recorded the death of a legislator who was also campaigning on another platform altogether to go into the Senate. And most certainly, there are probably some frayed nerves in Oyo politics. Now, how do you intend to bring this up? Because without peace, I don't think we'll be able to have the kind of good governance you want to give to the people. So how do you intend to calm frayed nerves?
Well, first, we've gone ahead to appeal to our people, to stay calm. Occupying a position, a political position, does not require, for anyone, to get killed. So we've appealed to the people. I saw the whole issue as that of desperation. We should allow the will of the people to prevail. If we adhere to that, then there wouldn't be, any need, for anyone to lose their life, for the sake of politics. So we're appealing to them, and I believe we'll still do more in the days ahead. And I believe the folks, they are listening. I mean, Bayo Adelabu is my friend. So I wouldn't understand why, some overzealous people will want to, kill or be killed, for the sake of the two of us. It's just needless. But we have to get our leaders, to wade in and talk to our people.
Your state is quite large, and there are many political interests in that state. Well, the president had promised that he would reach out as much as possible to other people who may feel upset by one thing or the other, especially across political divides. Is that something you would also want to do, reach out to others in the other political divides to run your government?
Well, one thing I promise our people is that this will be a government for all. It doesn't matter whether you voted for me or you didn't vote for me. Electioneering is out of the way right now. We're talking about the issue of governance, and we will tap our people wherever they may be, you know, without looking at which political party they belong to, or which religion, you know, is their preference, or which cultural affiliation, you know, they belong to. We will ensure that the people, you know, are given what actually belong to what they deserve.
Okay, Engineer Makinde, it's necessary to include the people in the process. Communication with the people has usually been an issue for many people who are in top government positions. How do you plan to carry the people along? Regular dialogue. What's your plan in?
Well, you remember, if you watched us during the electioneering, our messages actually got to the grassroots. We got people behind us. It has never happened in the history of you know, elections in your state where a candidate will win by landslide, you know, close to over 150,000 votes. Simply all the things that we did right during that period, we will utilize them during the process of governance. So we have the experience, and we've seen those things that worked, you know, during the electioneering process. So we will ensure that our messages, you know, get to the grassroots, and we'll get the grassroots behind the government. And I'm sure, because I promised them openness, you know, we're not going to run a government of deceit. We'll get everybody, you know, to come on board, to know what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing. I also said we will run a government, you know, that is founded on the fear of God. And what that means is we won't take what belongs to A, you know, and give it to B. You know, all our zones, we know their strength, we know what they expect, you know, from us. We'll just put it straight into action.
Well, Engineer Makinde, there is something that you said earlier that I want to go back to recoin, if you like. You are about the only person elected on the platform of a different political party from other governors in the Southwest at this time. Would that be of any significance in your governance?
I really don't think so. Folks from the other political, folks that belong to other, you know, political tendency, you know, they are Nigerians as well. You know, so we're talking about the overall interest of people of Oyo State and overall interest of Nigerians. You know, so we will cast aside party affiliations, you know, when it comes to the issue of good governance.
One last thing. What one promise do you expect the people of Oyo State to hold you accountable at the expiration of this term that you're going to begin on May 29?
Well, one thing they should hold me accountable for is the issue of our economy, our Oyo State economy. By the time we're done with the current mandate that they've given to us in 4 years' time, Oyo State will not be part of the states that will be going to Abuja cap in hand talking about federal allocation. We will have a state that will have an economy that can be self-sustaining without going to Abuja to beg. Right. We believe we have the resources, both human and God-given.
Okay.
So we will utilize all of that to lift the economy of Oyo State.
All right then, engineer.
That's the promise I've made to the people. I've operated in the private sector,
okay,
and I know how to create jobs and how to, multiply things for the benefit of our people. So that's exactly what we're going to do.
All right, Engineer Makinde, Governor-elect of your state, thank you very much for speaking with us at this time.